Hey, how's it going, guys? And welcome back to the third episode of Stone Block 3. You may have noticed I've moved my face cam. That's because last time whilst editing episode 2, I realised that you lot can't even see the random rewards that we're getting because my face cam covered it. So I do apologise about that, but if you are enjoying the series so far, make sure to smash that like button. Consider subscribing if you want to keep up with the series. And yeah, let's get straight into today's episode. Now, if I go to my quest book, there are a couple of things that I've managed to finish because if I'll show you actually dead quick. I'll show you what I've done because I've done a little bit of work off camera, and that work being I've put the lake in and I planted a couple of things to make it look nice. A bit of a farm has been done. I think we did that last time, but I might have extended it off camera. And I got a oak sapling now, which is great. And if we go over here, you'll notice a little setup has moved from here, which was like our mill station and our cleaning stuff to clean gravel, sand, blah blah blah, dust, anything like that. I've now automated that with Ryan coming over to give me a hand. He showed me, because he's done create before and I haven't touched it, he showed me there are these like water wheels, and obviously it uses running water, a stream of water, and it will go around turning this cog, making this clean things automatically when I throw stuff in this water. It'll clean anything I want. And if I go over here with this gearbox, the gearbox is right. You can change direction of the rotational stuff. So you can see I've got to rotate a cog going into the gearbox. That gearbox is then changing the direction and making the rotation go so the shaft is facing up instead of side to side, which is then connecting the teeth to the millstone and turning the millstone. So I managed to set it up a little bit out of the way, but at least now I'm not having to use a hand crank or anything like that. And obviously this won't be staying. This is just for now. This just gets us what we need to do. So with making some of these items and stuff, I've managed to complete a couple of quests. One of those quests being is a water wheel. We'll get a random reward. That random reward being train schedule. That's interesting. What's it from? Create. I can create train schedules. Okay. Interesting. We'll throw that away. And there's another quest as well. I can't remember. Ah, yeah. You know how we got like the battery in the first episode? And because the power section wasn't open at the time, we never got the quest done for the batteries. Yeah, I basically just put it back in my inventory. It said I can use any of the batteries. We have the basic one. So we get another random reward. I'm not complaining. I'll take it. Repair talisman. What is that? Repairs nearby players' items. Restores 1 durability. Huh? And I can wear it as a belt. Yeah. Did that repair my hoe? It's repairing things! I mean, that's what it does. That's literally what it says on the tin, but that's so sick. Where's my hammer? Where's my hammer? I have an infinite hammer. I have an infinite hammer. Yeah. Brilliant. Okay. And it repairs like multiple things at once. That's kind of sick. I put that in my hotbar. Does that now repair? I think it'll repair it over time. But either way, I've also done some preparation because in today's episode, what I want to get done is just some of this stuff. I want to start making... Oh, I got a stick. Here's a stick. I got one of these before. I've had a tree of impending doom. But haven't I already got that one? Yeah, I've already got that one. Here, chicken, have a stick. So I want to start getting into Tinker's Construct. And if possible, I know we can make this, by the way. We can actually make this now because if you wash gravel, that's what gives you the diamonds and the emeralds. I've got loads of those now. We can make this. I will probably make this because I don't want wandering traders around walking about and stuff. And if we can, if possible, I would love... Oh yeah, we can't do that. Although we might be able to get into this today. I'm not sure. If we can, we can. If we can't, we can't. We'll see where we get up to. Because again, I would like to get some soul sand up in here. I also need to start thinking about making a mob farm at some point, and we do have those kinds of things because we do have the mob masher that we have already got. You can see I've already got a little bit of the stuff for the grout or groot. If we just make that dead quick, could do with getting some more, but 32 will do us for now, I think. I think that's a good amount. Throw that stuff away. We'll keep it just in case we need it. But you can see here, there's our mob masher and there's our basic item collector. What else have I got here that needs doing? You can see I've got a load of iron as well now. Gold, lapis. These were things I was doing off camera. I was just basically doing that kind of stuff. Metaled all of our zinc. Did get a bit more andesite as well because I knew we were going to need it if we wanted to get into making the mixer. But first on the agenda is not that. The first thing on the agenda is making the melter because this Tinker's Construct is new to me. I've never really used it before, and I would love to move on from it and get straight into making the actual smeltery itself, or doubling and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure that's how it works these days. So to make the melter, we need the seared melter, which is just a seared fuel gauge, which is a couple of this and some glass. Fine, we can make that, not a problem. And if we throw our seared bricks in the corner with our glass in the middle, we get a seared fuel gauge. And I think we need a couple more seared bricks. Yeah, we do. And one more again. We can make ourselves our seared melter. And with our extra seared bricks, make a... Is it a heater that we needed? Yes, it was. As so. That gets us that. And we also get a book on that. Now, I will have to read this book because I genuinely don't know much about this smelter. I'm much more used to the other smelter. And as our random reward, we get iron ore. 32 of that. Ooh, you naughty, you teasing me, huh? We need a seared faucet and some sort of raw casting table. And what would probably be better is if we do make a cast as well, but for ingots. So we can set this up. Well, I don't know how to set it up. We can do it that way instead of using this furnace, because I don't know if this does ore doubling as well. It would be nice to, I mean, at least we can experiment. So there we go. Let's have a look at this book though. The puny smelting melter. Early smelter gives 3 nuggets or 1 gem per ore. Heater can be placed with seared tank, which can increase temperatures, internal capacity of 9 ingots. Melts 3 items at once. Very fuel efficient. Ideal for melting piglin drops such as gold, swords and armor. Fair enough. These 3 slots are where you put in what you want to melt. It may be ores, ingots or something else you feel like attempting to melt. 2. This is where your molten material will show. Remember that you may only have 1 molten material at a time in the melter. 3. This is where your fuel shows. If you have a heater, it will appear as soon as shown and you will be able to insert any item that can be used as fuel. If you have a seared tank, it will show a bar with liquid fuel in it. We don't have that. We have the heater. So yeah, we'll probably just use some coal. That's finished up. Let's go and see what this will do. We probably should make ourselves, not that one, this one, the casting table and a faucet. And all we need now is some gold, which we have. We did smelt it all. I don't know how it's going to work. And we can use one of our seared bricks, you see, as a thing, as the ingot or template, I guess. I'll put it in this corner so it's out of the way. I don't know what goes down first though. I'm pretty sure it's this, then this. Perfect. And I want to put the thing over here with casting table and ingot in. Grab some coal of some sorts. There we go. We have 22. Put that in there. I don't know why I wanted to put that in there. Throw those in. That's now cooking the gold. Perfect. It can only smelt 3 items at a time, but if you put, in the demonstration here, you can literally see they have like a drawer hopper going into it, automatically feeding it to give you these items. But like I said, I want to get on as quickly as possible with this, and I want to get into something that I know, which is the other smeltery and not this one. How many ingots we got in there? We've got 3 ingots. It only takes 2. If we do that, we get ourselves a cast and we can take our extra ingot out. Oh, it only takes 1 ingot per cast. I thought it was 2. That's why I put a couple in there. Anyway, get that. There's our cast. Perfect. Random reward, soul shard. What are you? What do you do? What does it do? I don't know. I want to keep it because I don't know what it does, and it's probably going to be useful down the line. We'll throw it in there. So I want to see if there's ore doubles. So if I put three of these in here, should get 6 ingots. But like I said, I don't know if ore doubling is in this anymore. Whether it works like that or it works. Oh, it does. Oh, we got an extra couple of ingots from that. Yeah. Oh, I likey. Maybe should have done the casting basin then instead. I mean, like I said, we're not going to be using this for a very, very, very long time. I will try and move on to getting this today. I mean, we only need to get one of each of these, and then I can work on it over time, I guess, because this is... I'll have to make like a whole room and stuff as well, won't I? Which I haven't figured out where I want that. So, but anyway, I mean, we've got some sort of form of ore doubling, if you will, which is great. Yeah. I mean, I'm very happy with this. Very, 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 very happy with this. So, if we want to move on, we need a smeltery controller, and we just need some seared bricks for that, and 4 ingots of copper, which we already have. We have everything already. We just don't have enough grout. So, like I say, I can automatically get... Hey. Oh, it's up there. That's in the wall. I'm not going to it. I can automatically get the clay, which is fine. I need to be able to... Like I say, I'll do that off camera, get all the clay and stuff. So we'll try and make what we can right now, which I think we can only do the one thing. Seared brick. That's that thing done. Need to get 4 copper ingots. I think only 2 will do. And we'll have to take our casting thing out. Throw our copper in here. Our seared bricks in. We have 2 ingots and 6 nuggets. Ah, right. Okay. So it doesn't... It's not quite ore doubling. It's like 1.5, right? Something like that, or like 1.2 or something. The conversion rates are a little bit weird, but either way, if we throw 1 in there, it should be okay. Now, there is a thing, and I have seen it. There is an auto hammer in this game, and I think we should try and make that as well today, because obviously me doing this all the time is a little bit annoying, and you guys don't want to see that, and obviously I don't want to keep doing this, because obviously it will get very annoying. So I probably should do something like that, hook it up to that, so we're automatically getting items. Now, I know how we could do that, and that isn't a problem. We might be able to set that up today if we don't end up doing everything with our smeltery. If we get a bit stuck with the smeltery, we'll probably end up going to do that. But I need the clay first, and to get the clay, which is the thing we will be stuck with, is the clay. That is the thing that we will struggle with the most. I'm just going to throw some sand in there, let that do its thing. You'll see how now it is actually just doing its thing. You can see the particles, and I don't have to sit here and do anything now. My hands are free as it's doing its thing. So that's great. That's handy. Let's see about this. This is now finished. We have 4 ingots in there. Am I being dumb? Do I need a casting basin for this? I do. Okay, so yeah, we can't use this at the minute. I mean, it is what it is. It's fine. All right, should be done. We got 8 clay back from that, which isn't great. Conversion rates are a little bit scuffed, but it is what it is. I can just make a casting basin from this. This would be brilliant, which we can destroy that. Pick that up. What else do we need for this? For this, it's fairly simple. Oh, we could make that. That's pretty cool. We can do that. Oh, look at that. I've got them. I've got the right amount of ingots right there. Grab these. Let's do this, that, and that. Smeltery drain. Brilliant. Got the bricks there. We just need to get another piece of glass, but that's fine. However, we aren't going to have enough to do this, which is a little annoying, but it is what it is. There we go. We have enough to make our smeltery casting basin, and now we can get the controller. Put the block in here and pour that in. Let it dry, and now we have the smeltery controller. Fairly simple stuff, and all we need now is a piece of glass, and that should be it. So I'll get some more clay real quick. In fact, I'm not going to do that. We're going to make the automatic hammer, because I really don't want to hammer things anymore. Iron auto hammer. This is what we need. So it is fairly basic. It's just a bit of glass, a couple of gold, and redstone. We have everything. It is very simple. So there is our hammer. I will use some of the sand that we have in here, because I can get it back. And what I'll do is I'll figure out a way of automating it with Create off camera, come back on and explain it. So it's basically, it's not a full episode of me just like umming and ahhing and blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? Don't want to be doing that now, do we? I take that and get some redstone. You get redstone, by the way, by washing dust, if you don't know that. And just do this iron auto hammer. Now, we could have made a gold one. We can actually make the gold one. I don't know how good the gold one is. Again, we could make the diamond one as well. Can't make the netherite one. I think we just stick with the iron one for now. I don't think it's worth wasting that many resources on just yet. What I'll do is I'll throw this here for now. Yeah, I thought apparently this doesn't use any sort of power. Now, I need to know how this works. I don't know what is input side, output side, anything like that. I'm hoping I can just throw some cobblestone in there myself and hopefully it'll do its thing. I might have to put a chest down here for it to take in and then push it out. I'm assuming this is the input because of the arrow there, and output is here. Chest there, chest there. If I throw that in there, does it automatically take it out? Yeah, it is. There you go. And when it's done all of its stuff, I'll put it back in there a couple more times, get some sand, throw some sand in there. And now basically it makes my life easier when I need grout. Seared fuel tank. And that gets us everything we need to do now for the smeltery. Smeltery is this multi-block that melts materials and combines molten materials into alloys. Its shape is much more freeform than the melter. See Mighty Smelting for a guide on how to build it. I already know how to build it. Some molten metals mix, creating alloys. This only happens if you have fuel. So a massive smeltery with no fuel will function as a safe tank for storing molten metals. The more seared blocks that make up the smeltery, the more fuel is used up, and the more items and fluids it can store. Ores and raw ores melted in the smeltery yield more than they would in a furnace. So ore doubling is a thing. The only thing I haven't thought about this properly is how are we going to get the lava. Now, the lava is not a terrible thing to do because it's just 2 sticks and I can just keep doing it that way. So it's not, I probably will just do it that way because it's not that bad. Anyway, for this we get the Mighty Smelting Book and a random reward, and it being a gold upgrade. Is that a gold pipe upgrade or something? Or no, pipe storage. I don't know what it is. Also, there's mobs everywhere, apparently. Scary times. Anyway, I'm gonna go and get some more of the seared bricks and make an area for a smeltery. I'll catch you all in a bit. Okay, so I've managed to get an absolute shit ton of grout, and just like that, we have a whole 80. So with that, we can start smelting it. Should I make an extra smelter at a seared drain? Technically, I don't need it, but I might as well, right? I guess we start placing some stuff down while we wait for that to do its thing a little bit. I did mine a bit of an area here. I'm going to put the drain in the middle. The tank in the middle with the controller dead center. What is this? I don't know what happened there. And I want to put a drain there and a drain there with thingy, and a table with there. Perfect. And now all I need is the seared bricks. And that will be our setup for melting. We have a couple of seared bricks. I suppose while we're waiting for this, we could actually make the mixer and stuff. I'm pretty sure it's pretty easy to make in terms of what we have. I'm pretty sure we have everything. Have mechanical mixer. We just need this with a stripped log. Stripped log. Pop that on there. Pick it up. And with this, it's just a couple of iron plates, which I'm sure is with our engineer's hammer with a whisk. And the last thing is a cog. Cog is pretty easy to make. In fact, we already have a cog wheel. We might as well use it. So cog at the top, basin at the bottom with a whisk. There's our mechanical mixer. And now, oh, we could claim a quest in there as well. Claim it. Chocolate cake. Ooh. Yeah, the basin, which is just 5, and the site alloy, which is easy enough to make. I just need to grab our couple of things. That zombie is doing my head in. It will not be there in the next episode. Don't worry. We're that close to finishing this episode. There's no point trying to take care of it now. Thing is, I don't know where to put it. I'm assuming it uses this kind of rotation, the shaft rotation. So if it does, I'm gonna try and make it over here. And this place is starting to become a little bit cramped and very, very, very messy. Don't worry, we will be fixing that. We're gonna need a few of these cogwheels. Okay, so I have a couple of shafts and a couple of cogwheels. Let's try and hook this up. Now, obviously I've never used this before, so I don't know how this works. I'm assuming that'll do that. And then I need a cogwheel here. Here and here. That'll mix. Now, how do I make this go down? It appears that the mechanical mixer is not rotating with enough speed. So how do I make that go quicker? I do suppose that I could put a hand crank on it and crank it myself. Maybe that would work for a bit until I figure out a better way of doing this. I think that's going to be the way that we do this. Is just whack a hand crank on it for a bit, and I can do it myself. We just need 9 more blocks of seared bricks, which is 36. Yeah, just 36 more ingots, which hopefully, from what we've got going on in here, will be enough. And if I grab 1 sand from here, while that's doing its thing and creating us sand, throw that in there with our sand. Is it doing it? It is now. We have soul sand. Yeah, getting started. Bosh. We get a diamond paxel. Oh, that's going to help so much when we go and take on this dungeon that's here, which I do want to do very, very soon. If it's not next episode, it'll be the episode after, because I know we need to set up a mob farm as well. Now, one thing we can do, again, quick quest ticked off, get a random reward, is this no soliciting sign. So let's do that real quick. All it is a bit of flint and a little bit of an emerald to sign. And I know I have both of those things, all of them things. There's a sign, there's emerald, and a flint right there. Go in here, sign, thingy, and an emerald, no soliciting sign. We'll throw that. Should we throw it out here? Right there. Perfect. And another random reward in an site casing. We get 4 of them. Nice. They're always handy to have. And we have everything we need to make our final seared bricks to finish off our second layer. I have put a little bit of lava in it. Now, what is ridiculously overpowered is, I'll show you in a minute, because this is a little bit ridiculous. I think this should now work. Yeah, perfect. So if I throw this in there, it's doing its thing. Obviously, we could make this higher. We can make it a little bit wider. I think the max you can go is 5 by 5. But at this point in time, I think a 3 by 3 is going to do us just fine. This is how I'm getting basically infinite lava. So you know the repair thing that we have? This repair talisman? Yeah, if I do this, you'll see it creates lava, uses durability, and then it repairs it instantly. So I never have to do anything anymore for lava, because it automatically repairs. And you can see we have 5 blocks and 3 ingots just from smelting about 18 iron ore. But that's going to do us for today's episode. So thank you all for watching today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, make sure to click that subscribe button. Like the video as well. There's a playlist on the channel if you have missed episodes 1 and 2. And I'll see you all again for episode 4. Bye.